Episode 19. We got T-Roy here. We got Tyrese here. And, we're going to come and give y'all another good episode. Recently this weekend we had one of the biggest fights in eons, right? The Saudi Arabian people was going crazy. One of the biggest, craziest stadiums I've ever seen. The ring coming out from the floor. They had a little baby there. They had a whole bunch of different artists. How do you guys feel about the fight that happened this weekend? Francis and Tyson Fury.
Well, it was an all-time robbery. I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but I just got to throw that out there.
Robbery,
bro. Like
money heist or like Fast and Furious type?
Definitely money heist vibes. Definitely money heist. Some fuck shit going on.
Right in your face?
Right in your face. You can't put two and two together. You don't understand how it's happening. I know we all watched the fight together, and I know we was all looking at each other. Them Saudi Arabian niggas was walking up to Francis. Nobody walked up to Fury.
Yeah, they walked up to Francis. Hit him again. 60 million.
We bring you back next time. It's okay.
Next time. Fought well. 60 camels.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a highway robbery. But I went back and looked at the stat sheet for the fight. And went back and watched the highlights and everything from like rounds like 5 to 7. Francis wasn't really active as much, and Fury capitalized on the rounds, but he didn't really capitalize that much to where he did any damage or anything. But boxing, every little punch and everything matters. So, me personally, now that they just came up with Fury's fight getting pushed back from December to February, I think that's the main reason why they gave it to Fury.
Well, first, why they had it. They couldn't give it to Francis.
Yeah.
Tyson is the lineal heavyweight champion.
Hey, nigga, this is your first boxing match ever.
And they was not fighting for the title. That's something y'all got to tell the viewers. They was not fighting for the heavyweight title.
He is that lineal heavyweight champion. You know what that means? They can trace him all the way back to the first heavyweight. It's he beat all of the niggas all the way back to the first heavyweight. They could not give that to no UFC fighter.
And he really did whoop his ass.
They couldn't. And he's about to fight in a few months. But the boxing has a law. Like, you feel me? You hit the ground. You feel me? You got to go through your little protocol. 6 months.
To kind of piggyback off what Tyrese said, bro, and what you said, they could not let that nigga lose the fight.
He's the
and the reason
champion.
why the niggas he about to fight was in the crowd. He's undefeated. I don't know how to pronounce his name. You know his name,
Nah.
Alex.
I don't know the nigga.
I don't know. The dude's in the crowd, and I do not mean any disrespect. I mean no disrespect. Tyson Fury is supposed to fight somebody else that's 18-0 in the heavyweight division. He was in the crowd of Saudi Arabia, and Tyson Fury is undefeated. Like my pop said, it's no way you can sell that damn fight.
Especially what Saudi Arabia trying to do.
In Saudi Arabia, and Tyson just lost to Saudi Arabia, and he not undefeated.
And got whooped.
To somebody, he lost to somebody, and they wasn't even fighting for the belt. You know what I'm saying?
No belt, throwing cameras.
No nothing.
He didn't take the fight serious either. He underestimated Francis.
Underestimated the fuck out of the fight.
He was in there joking, got hit with a camera.
And I thought he was in the UFC when he hit Francis with the elbow. I thought Francis was gonna come in with the elbow. The Superman punch Francis hit him with was legal. That elbow, he came down on the head, on the paws, on the forehead of Ngannou. Like, that was crazy.
Nigga, Francis is used to it.
It's all good. I know Dana White is sick.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
he didn't flinch when he got hit, bro.
He's used to that.
He's like, nigga, hit me like that again. I'm gonna do you back.
The thing is, was this
all right? Who is this nigga?
Hold on, you got to.
And I've looked over this many times.
Bow! Elbow right to the forehead.
He definitely meant to throw that.
Bow!
Look how he licked his lips. Francis licked his lips. I like that.
Pause.
But ain't you one of these cameras? Yes, pause me.
He's doing these cameras. Yes, I did. But
Look at this nigga face.
Look
bro.
at his face. Yeah. Talking about
this nigga won. Where?
You can see his face at the end of the fight. Bro knew he lost.
Look at
man.
him. He said his punches weren't that hard.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
he stunned him when he knocked his ass.
Yo, what y'all gotta understand about Fury? Fury is used to being the bigger heavyweight in all his fights. He used to bullying all the guys. You saw he kept trying to bully Francis. Francis like, nigga, I just
He still is the
came
bigger
back from
fighter.
the sand mines this summer.
I was doing it
I
just
really
to
do
get back
this.
on my
It's
family.
dope, but what you always tell me with the UFC fighters, that clinch is a lot different than you being up in the pocket with a boxer, bro.
Yeah.
That clinch in UFC, that nigga was ready to be clinched up
Bro.
with that nigga.
Terrence Bud Crawford said it himself. You can be the best boxer in the world. If a wrestler get his hands on you, it's over with.
It's over with.
It's over with.
He
Done.
clinching.
It's too many locks. They know too many clinches. It's just too many different ways they can hurt you.
Alvin.
So it's just like, yeah, man. I know right now they trying to set up Francis versus Deontay Wilder. I would like to see that.
I think Francis gonna knock his ass
gonna
out.
knock
Francis is top. Y'all not saying too. Francis is now ranked in the boxing heavyweight
Yeah.
division.
Yeah, that wherever, what was that league that tried to sign on the PF4L?
PBC?
Yeah, wherever the fuck they tried. Francis not even going back to that shit. That nigga about to be a boxer.
Boxing is
Telling
paying way
Francis
more.
can be a modern day Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins got out the feds and was whooping niggas. Became world heavyweight champion in the early 2000s.
Because he was
Do your
whooping
research.
niggas in jail.
Nah, for real.
Them the toughest niggas in the world.
Bro did like 15, 20 years in pen. Came out with like 45, 46 whooping niggas.
We gotta make sure he wasn't raping niggas.
Bro, pull up Bernard Hopkins, Bryson. Pull up Bernard Hopkins. Niggas don't even know nothing about no Bernard Hopkins, bro. I'm trying
That's
to tell
before
you.
your time. But
Yeah,
Hopkins, he
man.
a little bit in the-
Francis 37 right now. I say, bro, Francis, get this shit about 3-4 years. Fuck it. Fight twice a year. Get shit, bro. He won the world heavyweight title at 50 years old.
Oh yeah, this is the nigga. He was made of aluminum. Iron Man.
Shit is crazy. I remember when he fought Antonio Tarver back in like 05, 06.
Now me and Brian was talking about this the other day. The difference between old fighters and fighters today. They used to have 50, 60-minute fights.
Yeah.
60 round fights, sorry. 50, 60 round fights. Today we only do 12 rounds.
That's what I'm saying. But they used to fight for such a longer time. Why is that?
And fucking like Sugar
They
Ray
were
Leonard,
the Tarver
he
fight right
fought
there.
he fought like 90 fights.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 100 fights. Like they was fighting so many people for so many
do you
times.
think Floyd really changed the
Now
game?
y'all saw how
Because
Muhammad
Floyd
Ali-
really like, man, bro, I ain't about to be doing all that shit, nigga.
Floyd definitely picked his opponents. You seen what
That's not
Muhammad
even that.
Ali was
He
like?
really controlled how his
Floyd-
career went.
Floyd, exactly. Floyd
Picked
showed
his
that
opponents.
I don't have to. I'm not finna fight all of these niggas. I'm finna fight the niggas that'll produce the biggest bag, and I'm gonna become the biggest boxer of all time.
Like, bro, Floyd has like, I think 5 of like the top 10 most sold pay-per-views. Conor McGregor got 3. They both shared the one where they fought each other. But Conor McGregor got 3, Floyd got 5. I forgot who the other 2 was. I think Deontay Wilder and Fury had 1, and then it's another fight.
I think Tank got one.
Nah, fuck no. Top 10 all time? No.
Oops.
Nah, not
No.
My boy
not
Tank
top
really knocked
10.
shit out.
Not top 10 all time, but definitely shout out to Dubai. They put on a show like you just saying, Lil Baby performing.
Nah, that shit was alright. It was a little
the
mid.
rain coming up, the graphics that they had going, like it was
It was special.
It was like a 45-minute layover. I want to say
Like
from
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour where the fights wasn't going on. We was like, how we gonna be entertained? And then next thing you know, these niggas come on performing the whole I ain't never seen that on no US, you know what I'm saying,
No,
pay-per-view.
I mean, we seen a halftime show. We ain't never seen no intro show.
I feel like it was kind of like
Whoa.
overdone. It was trying to do too much. It was having a lot of technical difficulties. Like, bro, I understand y'all trying to bring something different to the people and everything, but bro, at the end of the day, this is boxing. Let's not turn this into entertainment.
It will. I agree.
Boxing
with you.
is entertainment, but y'all get what I'm trying to say.
No.
Boxing is still a sport at the end of the day.
Definitely, I agree with you. I just feel like it was their first time doing it, and 2, they was really trying to prolong it. That fucking
was trying to
pay-per-view.
keep the
That
eyes.
pay-per-view started at 2. We didn't finish it till 7.
They was trying to keep the eyes.
They
of
was
the
trying to
people.
keep the eyes up and then giving the people, they know people, some people work on Saturday. Like, let's give these people some time to work off so we get the most viewers on this as much as possible. Because that's really what was going on.
And they got too much money to spend. Yep. Let's get a solid gold cage
But
for Lil Baby.
Before we move off this topic, y'all see why I think UFC is better than boxing though? That robbery shit is just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
That was highway robbery, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I already
UFC
know we already
would
went
do
over
it.
it. UFC, you really gotta beat a nigga to win
Yeah, or
or knock his ass out. or make him tap.
The odds was negative 1,400 for Fury and 760 for Ngannou. Win probability was 93% in Fury's favor.
Yeah, round 11.
To go back what you said on Fury was expecting to just cakewalk that nigga.
Yeah.
And UFC, like,
Bro, you can
Ngannou,
see Fury was trying to push him around, trying to bully him like he did Wilder. Bro, no.
I'm not going.
Nigga, I already said Francis is way stronger than Wilder. I knew it was going to be a totally different fight. I just said, now what did surprise me with Francis was his conditioning. Bro really lasted 10 full rounds and got with him.
It was a few rounds he was tired.
It was a few rounds he was tired, but he was able to pull it back together.
Yeah.
8 through 10. That's what I'm saying. It was like 5 through 7 he got tired. 1 through 4 he was good.
Yeah.
5 through 7 he got tired, and then 8 through 10 he pulled it back together.
And we got to shout out his corner, because when that one round, I think it was one round when he started throwing wild a little bit, but he went back to that corner. They got him right. He came back out. He was boxing again. He was parrying the jab. And we got to shout out Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson gonna get a lot of phone calls now.
Nah, he already said
That ain't for
he not
everybody.
training nobody.
Yeah,
yet.
but that ain't
he
for
not just
everybody.
training anybody, bro.
You got to be a killer.
Me and Troy was watching it on Mike Tyson's YouTube. Him and Francis been linked up since 2019. I didn't even know that. That's how I saw it on YouTube. So they been knew each other. He been giving him small pointers and everything, how to counter jab and everything,
How to knock niggas out.
Yeah, so because I think Mike Tyson said you can have all the power, but if you don't know where to put that
deliver
power,
it.
how to deliver that power, then it's useless.
And Mike Tyson, main thing when he's talking to Francis is not just about the power with him. He tries to get Francis to understand the timing. If you go back,
patience, yeah.
the patience. If you go back and watch how he caught Fury when he knocked Fury down, that was timing. Like, power means everything, but at the same time, it's only 5 pounds of pressure to really knock somebody's ass out.
Yeah,
So
Francis.
it's more so the timing. And we know he got more than 5 pounds, so that's a given.
He come with that 2018
Toyota Camry.
Exactly.
photo SE.
Shit just wild. But it was definitely a good fight. It was entertaining. I watched the whole 10 rounds with y'all.
Had to.
I was on the edge of the couch, edge of my seat the whole time. I just felt like, yeah, the fix was coming. And I know, Dana White, I know you sick as fuck right now because you ain't getting none of that. You ain't getting none of that chicken. You ain't getting no cut of that at all. So, no, he hurt.
Yeah, most definitely.
On a more serious note, though, y'all, they got a new law coming out in California that's being passed. It creates a separate alert when black kids go missing. It is called the Ebony alert. So this is a alert strictly for black kids when black kids go missing. Y'all, I don't know if y'all aware, but last year we had about 130,000 black kids under 18 reported missing just in the U.S. alone.
No, it's definitely a problem, but what bothers me is the name. Why name something so serious after a porn category?
Bro, what? Nobody's even thinking like that.
Who's not thinking like that? You don't call black women Ebonies. Your mom never walks in a room and you was like, hey,
I ain't
Ebony.
gonna lie. For the longest, I thought that shit was pronounced Ebony.
Hey, man. Hey, cut that.
Hey,
Do not put
hey,
that
I
out.
swear to God, I thought that shit was pronounced
Ebony.
Ebony for the longest.
No, but they got something so serious. Something like a child alert system that comes to your phone. What's it called? Alert?
Ebony alert. You just
No.
said.
The official. It's an Amber Alert. An Amber Alert.
Amber alert was for
It's something so serious. It's an Amber Alert is for everyone. It don't need to be separate alerts. They gonna come out with a white child alert.
a Juanito alert.
Like what are we doing?
What the fuck?
Phone's gonna be blowing up. Y'all need to find out the reason why these children are going missing instead of coming out with these
I'm about
little
to say,
alerts.
where are they going missing? How are they going missing? Where are the
Well, this
kids
is in
at?
California on the West Coast.
All the technology the U.S. government got, I know y'all know where they're going.
I know y'all know where they going. This is not the 1980s.
Y'all got the AI. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all
That
know where
shit
these
could
niggas
come in
are.
handy though, y'all. It could come in handy to some people.
The Ebony alert.
And some parents. Well, being real, you had a mother who was looking for her son for 7 months. She was looking for her son for 7 months, trying to find him.
Yeah.
Couldn't find him, didn't know where he was, and then boom, turned out the nigga was buried by the police.
Which story?
True story. Dude name was Dexter Wade. He was killed by an off-duty police officer and everything while walking the interstate. This was back in March 2023.
He was walking the interstate. The police killed him.
His mom was looking for him and everything, trying to figure out where this nigga was. This is in Jackson, Mississippi. You know,
Racist ass.
trying to figure out where her son is, trying to call, putting a missing report out person out. They not giving her no real information. She did the investigating and found out that her son was buried by the police.
That's a very sad story. And what do you even
the
do with
coroner's
that?
office contacted her and shared the information.
About that? Because no money in the mountain world would even.
She never got a call. They didn't give her anything, bro. Like, they violated this woman and her family. For real, for real. And that's the whole point of bringing up that Ebony alert. That shit, we looking at it as like, why the fuck is it called Ebony alert? But it may help.
It may help, but
I get what you saying though. Like,
y'all
why
need
we
to
gotta
change the
separate?
name. Y'all need to change the name.
Keep Amber Alerts just
No. Who is calling black women Ebonies? Who is doing it?
Ebony.
No one's doing that. Why do y'all making us an alert and y'all making fun of us? Ebony.
Ebony.
What?
hers is Ebony, bro.
I'm just so used to calling it Ebony. It looks like Ebony.
No. He can call it Ebony all he wants. But if you type in Ebony in Google, see what comes up. That's all I gotta say.
Not no missing child report.
Not no missing child report.
Like,
Definitely.
we need to get this. We need to change the name.
So what would you name it?
You would have left it at Amber Alert.
Amber Alert, Missing Child Alert. Is that not simple enough? Missing Child Alert? Missing Child. Does the color matter? I thought we came to a point where color didn't really.
The color does matter, but at the same time, with this particular
matter.
story, it's just so many.
It's a kid.
It's so many violations.
It's a kid missing. Should we not all care about kids missing, no matter what color the same? It's a kid.
No,
a
because
kid
it's
has
the
done no wrong.
ongoing problem. Like,
Well, it was 130 of us that supposedly went missing last year. They not really looking for black kids like they looking for white. Let a white kid.
They not
be
looking
out.
for them
Let
kids
a white
at
kid.
all.
Let little Timmy be missing tomorrow. They'll set this bitch off tomorrow looking for little Timmy.
Of course.
Now with us, because of the female and the bitch Carly Russell, who had the fake story with the dude she was getting to with, you know, her boyfriend. She's had people on the fake search. They don't really be looking for us like that. You know they don't.
All right. I mean, really, we know the system is not for us.
Exactly.
So you can't.
The system is not for us.
You can't know that
CJ,
system
but
not
at the same
for
time,
you, and then look at the system and be like, "Oh, why did y'all fuck us over?"
It's not for us, but at the same time, like this story is fucked up. Like the mom had to pay $250 just to get her son body back.
No, the story
and nobody even told her about
The
it.
story is definitely fucked up, but as much as we feel bad about it, I can promise that them niggas are still in the room eating donuts.
Yeah, for sure. No fucks given. They don't give a fuck. It ain't one of theirs.
It's not. So until we could come up with a plan to really make people pay and operate with respect for us as a group and a community, there's nothing gonna happen. And there's people out here walking like MLK. I mean, that's cool. You could let somebody spit in your face.
We gotta respect each other in the community though, as well.
We have to have more.
We hurting each other more than anything.
We have to have more respect for. We have to have more respect for our morals and values versus money.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the other races always get us. Okay, we're gonna take the few of you who are strong, fast, and can do things, and we're gonna give you a whole bunch of money to where you turn on the other ones.
So where you don't even look at them, look back for them.
They try to separate us.
You don't look back for them, try to make them grow, try to make them like you.
The Black
You don't try to-
Gatekeepers. The Black Gatekeepers.
So you turn your back on them, you close the door on them, and then now you're only one with the access to the money.
Black Gatekeepers.
Well,
there's plenty of money out here.
the mom, she got the Department of Justice involved. There's gonna be a civil rights investigation going on. Like, this is 7 months past. Y'all already know 2023 is almost over. We shooting right now, October 31st.
Halloween.
You know,
Even though we don't celebrate
we don't
it.
celebrate it. We don't give a fuck. But it's November 1st, basically. So the year is almost over, and we see shit like this all the time in the news and in the world, and nothing ever happens. And really, we just got to get some answers, some change going on. This shit happens so much. We just starting to get used to it, starting to be numb to it. And that's the thing that probably like really just rubs me the wrong way. We just be so numb to the news and the pain and what we going through all the time. That shit be getting on my nerves.
It's because every day the news is meant to desensitize you.
They're showing you what
murder.
they want to show you.
It's only murder, robbery, killing, stealing, all day.
And a little bit of weather here and there.
I forgot. I know we're in the middle of the episode, but we forgot to introduce our producer, Zamar.
Yeah, shout out to
Zamar.
Zamar, my boy Bryson.
My boy what? Shout out to Zamar.
Because last week we called him Bryson, but at the same time, that's how we introduced him last week.
No, but either or, it's his name.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
it don't matter. But
No, it matters to him though. So
shout out to the producer on the ones and twos behind the scenes. Y'all can't see.
Ones and twos. Are you 60? The hell are ones and twos? Getting back into it.
Getting back into it on another serious topic. What's been going on in the world in daily news for the past year, for 2023? We got the inflation. In Atlanta, inflation, we are top 5 in inflation out of all the states in the U.S.
I'm feeling it.
Niggas is
It's just so
definitely
expensive
feeling
out
it.
here. Fuck, you go to Publix, get a sub, $17.
This is Cali in the South. Well, Miami first, then us.
Like, damn. I was looking at these videos. You know, it's niggas on TikTok that have videos from back in the old day before the inflation and today with the inflation. And it's like, bro, bread used to be $5. Now it's like this. Milk used to do this. Now it's like this. And it's a clear example of they're trying to fucking squeeze us. No more rich, middle class, and poor. It's going to be no more middle class. It's only going to be rich, and it's going to be poor.
You was on this side of the fence or this side of the fence. And recently I've seen like the recent TikTokers, they've been showing like prices from last year in the store to this year in the store.
Exactly.
Shit that went from like $6 to $11 in the span of 7 to 8 months.
Exactly. I'm trying to get on my protein grind, eat right and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
if you're
too
trying to eat
expensive.
healthy, yeah.
Come on, I'm finna be eating at McDonald's. Talking about protein. Let me get
Exactly.
2 McChickens.
They
That's the
want you to
protein.
do that. That's what they want you to do. Keep go getting that McChicken.
They
that
want
fake
you to buy the
chicken.
fucked up food.
Because the rich people have access to Whole Foods, and that's where you really get the health and the wellness and the non-GMO foods and the stuff without the chemicals. Walmart is where you get the Tostinos, pizza rolls, and all the shit that's gonna fucking kill you.
I don't think you should get no food from Walmart. Probably just like shit you need around the house and shit.
No, you're right.
Food wise, you need to be going to Target, Publix, or Sprouts.
Ooh, I'm glad you said Sprouts.
Come
Sprouts.
on, bro.
I'm glad
Niggas
you
Sprouts
said
sleep on
Sprouts.
Sprouts.
Target, they don't really have
I mean,
all the groceries.
they food shit's not that big,
Fuck
but
Target.
y'all know what I mean. No.
Fuck
They
Target.
definitely taxing you. But Sprouts is a good store.
Sprouts and Publix for sure.
Target's for the vibes.
Oh, and Kroger too. How can I forget about Kroger?
Kroger with the Kroger number.
Depending on what part of the city you in. How about that?
I miss
I'm about to say,
I miss
'cause niggas-
HEB
Kroger
in
come back, your
Texas.
shit gonna be on center blocks. You gonna be on center blocks.
Hey,
you come
here's a
back
couple
from
of
Kroger.
ghetto ass Krogers. Bryce, you don't know about HEB?
HEB, here everything's better in Texas.
No. Don't worry about that. It's a Texas thing.
You ain't never been. We gonna
Big
say
ass
They
store.
They from Dallas. They
Big
from
ass
Dallas.
store.
nigga, fuck you. No, no,
They from
And
Dallas.
CJ's from Flint, Michigan.
Flint, yeah, where the water is bad.
Damn.
If I'm from Dallas,
Y'all don't got no water in hot ass Texas. No way.
you right. Nothing but horses and
In
land.
Dallas, the Cowboys ain't shit. Never gonna be shit. And fuck Jerry.
I ain't no Dallas fan, but say that for later. We do gotta tap back in on the Cowboys because you know last week we had some controversial stuff on that. So say that for later in the episode. But the inflation. Before we move on from the inflation is getting serious. I don't think it's just in Atlanta. I haven't seen the full list for the top 5, but at the same time, I just know, yeah, it's turning into rich or poor, and you really got to be locked in on your finances, your budgeting, and what you spending, you can't be spending more than what you making. That's the biggest key.
While we're on the topic of food and inflation in Atlanta, we got to talk about how Keith Lee was in Atlanta this week. And how he was really...
That's the viral TikToker.
TikToker, yeah. And how he was really going around the city trying all these restaurants. And every restaurant he goes to is just him and his wife and his mom. He's like, yeah, I spent $150. I spent $200. I spent $175. He's going to these places. And he can't get in the door. They're making him wait outside. It's an hour and a half wait. There's no call-in orders. Customer service is ass. And I know we all live in A. So we kind of used to it. But how y'all feel about like him really coming and exposing a light and really being an out of towner and getting good customer service and coming to the A and really realizing that it's not shit in the food industry here for real?
I'm gonna go ahead and jump first, and I'll let Tyrese follow up with me on this. Atlanta it's a good food out here. It's good places out here. I don't want people to misconstrue what I'm finna say. It's a lot of good spots out here, but at the same time, it's a lot of spots that are lacking Southern hospitality and customer service skills. That is very, very big when you go out to eat. Oh, we close at this time. Oh, we not open. Oh, we not taking to-go orders. And what hurts me to say this right now, even on the podcast, is mainly from the black
people,
black-owned restaurants. We try to support the black-owned businesses, the black-owned restaurants, but they're not really staffed and ran properly. I'm not saying all, and I'm not trying to go out against all, but most of these places, they're not professional, if that makes sense.
They're not professional.
The professionalism is lacking in some of these establishments. And that's the biggest thing. When you come from somewhere else out of town and you're known for food or known for this and that, and you are a social media influencer and you come in, like sometimes people really do have to name drop their name. Fucking Cardi B commented on this same post that you're talking about this post, saying that she's had experiences out here in Atlanta that's bad, and she got to name drop her name on fucking to-go orders and shit just to get proper service, just to make sure shit comes out right and is done the right way. And that shouldn't have to happen. Like, you should be able to give your name on a to-go order and this you're taken care of. They should treat you no different from anybody else. And usually people don't start tripping until you bring the cameras out, until you bring the light and the limelight and the attention to them. And that's what bro did for Milk and Honey and
Milk and Honey
in College. Was it College Park?
Yeah,
in College Park?
The real Milk and Honey. He went to like 4 or 5 more restaurants. He went to Atlantic Breakfast Club, couldn't get in. He went to they made him wait outside. Yeah. I really want Ramsey to go to some of these places and really go inside.
Them niggas will not go for that
and
shit.
I just need him to open up the fridge. I need him to open up the fridge and show me that this is $40 worth of grits. The shrimp and grits is $40. I want to see that.
It's 2 days old.
With gratuity in the black restaurant. With gratuity.
Really,
come on now.
Like, I know y'all are not really fresh catching the shrimp. I know the grits is not fresh. I know the ingredients aren't fresh. I can taste it. So you're telling me this is $22 worth of grits? You're fucking capping. Fuck you talking about? I got 2 eggs on the side, scrambled like shit. Waffle House around the corner make better eggs than Atlanta Breakfast Club. Fuck you talking about?
Facts.
The best food we probably been to in the city is probably fucking Boogaloo. If we're talking about club lounge, that type of vibe, Atlanta Breakfast Club,
on the lounge vibe,
on that type of vibe, Boogaloo and them fucking lamb chops, but them shits was still taxed.
What was that damn rooftop we used to go to?
That's Cafe Circuit.
I ain't gonna lie, Cafe got some good food too.
Cafe got good food too.
Them wings you did.
But it's spots in the A, but you just gotta live out here and know which spots is trying to fuck you over. You're gonna pay $20 to park. Well, you're gonna pay $40 to park. 50. You're gonna spend 40 minutes to walk. You're gonna spend 40 minutes in line. You're gonna spend 40 minutes to order, and you're gonna spend 40 minutes waiting on your food. The 40-40-40 rule. And you got some restaurants out here, Miller's Ale House, owned by your uncle, your old white neighbor, nigga selling beer out the tap. You come in there, hey buddy. It's just him in there. You get your burger hot, fresh with your fries, and you get that customer service, that Southern hospitality. But you gotta find those type of restaurants in Atlanta. That's the only thing. You feel me? You gonna go to the mainstream ones, and the mainstream ones that is all over the internet is the ones that's gonna get you. It's called gotcha. It's a lot of gotcha places in Atlanta. It's gotcha gas stations. You pull up, think you get gas. No, niggas popping out trying to rob you. It's gotcha scammers. It's gotcha food. It's gotcha everything in Atlanta. Just remember that.
Yeah.
So you got to stay on point. You got to stay on
You
your
really got to do
Q's.
your research with the food.
Everything
I
in
give
the
you
A.
that.
It's gotcha. Everything in the A is gotcha. Everything sound good, flashy, Forex, all of that shit.
That fucking bullshit ass way.
That shit all started. You feel me? That shit was big in the A. They was in Centennial Park meeting and all that shit. Everything is gotcha in the A. Just make sure you stay on your cues. Keith Lee came to the A and figured it out the hard way. He had brought his family. He's in a Sprinter van. I know that's unfortunate to how
Yeah, pull up the Milk and Honey Keith Lee, man.
I fuck with my boy Keith Lee. He say God bless and everything. He say bless you and everything. He really believe in God.
College Park. Before we came, we attempted to call our order in. We were greeted with an automatic message that said they did not take call-in orders.
That's every place in the A.
The only way you could do pickup is through DoorDash.
No call-in orders. What the?
They was closed. But online, it said they closed at 5 o'clock. We went on DoorDash at 4 o'clock.
The false times. They be having false times.
I stayed in the car and my family went in and they told them they were closed early for deep cleaning. Yet the doors
Bullshit.
were open and his people still going in and grabbing their orders. Now we had no idea if those people ordered beforehand or what the case is. Also, the people who relayed this message, my family said were really nice. It's just the rules. And so far being in Atlanta, I found some places do have unique rules, and this is one of them.
Unique rules. You see, my boy Keith Lee is so nice. Unique rules.
I'm gonna say he sound real professional, real cool, calm, collected.
No, he's a real nice guy. It's just y'all are bullshitting.
We just not a target audience. For the record, afterwards, I did walk in and they did recognize and they attended the services, but I respectfully declined. I'm a normal person. I pay for my food like everybody else. I walk in spots like everybody else. We are all normal people.
Turn the volume down a little bit,
If you're
right?
not gonna do it then, don't do it now. God bless you.
It's on the. Just hit the keypad.
I do not support
The volume button on the
condone,
keypad.
or agree tearing down these businesses. While we personally may not have the best customer service experience, it does not mean you will have the same experience. That also don't mean go on Twitter and tear these businesses down. At the end of the day, business owners are people. Never know.
You see, that's why I like him. He's telling people not to try to go there. You feel me? Like, it's just my review. It's just what I experienced. But it was just y'all didn't necessarily
provide what I needed.
Y'all not at all. And it's a video. It's people who's out there waiting for hours. And when Keith Lee pulled up, he went outside and was like, "I'm not eating here until they get their food," and I respect that. Some people use their influence and they riches and stuff to skip ahead in the line. But for him to be like, "No, I'm gonna wait in the back of the line, nigga, and y'all gotta finish serving all these niggas in the front, and then I'm gonna get served." That's humbleness. That's someone who really a Christian. Well, we have to test his spirit, but hopefully he stands up.
Yeah.
But it seems like he's doing everything right. But yeah, it's just the Atlanta restaurants. And we're just so used to it out here. Like, think about it. We don't even call in the orders unless it's to a wing place like American Deli. If it's not American Deli, we're not calling it in.
I might go to American Deli tonight. Niggas
That bitch do stay open till 2 a.m. We got the secret logo.
Nah, nigga, 4 a.m. nigga.
It stay open till 4.
Yeah, nigga.
Nah,
Fuck
see,
you talking
that's the
about?
difference.
His
shit say 4, yo shit say 2. It probably
Ain't no
stay open till
Waffle House.
3:30 and they close early for
That's
cleaning.
that Atlanta shit
Ain't
we talking
no
about.
Waffle House, nigga. We go to American Deli.
I'm going to Waffle tonight. 5 cheese egg scrambled. Plate covered, smothered.
You get the
And my
All-Star?
cook smoking a
You don't get the
cig
All-Star?
when I
I get
pull
the 2
up.
egg breakfast,
I know
no
that
waffle.
shit busting.
I get the All-Star.
I don't need a waffle.
I used to get the All-Star, but that 2 egg breakfast, it changed.
I'm telling you.
Wait. So what's a 2-egg breakfast?
It's everything but the waffle. Bacon, cheese, eggs,
That bitch
grits,
You eat some toast?
Yes, raisin.
No, you don't have to get raisin toast. You get regular wheat or
Oh
raisin.
yeah, but I get raisin.
He get raisin.
Weird ass nigga. What the fuck you eating raisins for?
What do you mean? It has the most nutritional properties of any of the bread. The white bread is shit. My mom used to say, if you bring home that rainbow wheat shit, I'm throwing it out. What are you talking about? That shit is poison. The white bread at Waffle House is literally, you can feed that shit to your dog. Don't even
If you
try
talking
to
about
eat that
health
shit on
wise,
the
you should go
sandwich.
wheat, then probably raisin, then white. Health wise.
White is last.
Oh, I get the wheat bread.
The wheat? Okay. Well, you're in the middle.
I can't do raisins, bro. I'm sorry.
Cinnamon raisin? What's wrong with a raisin?
I can't.
You don't like grapes?
That shit don't taste like
What's
no
wrong with
fucking
grapes?
grape, bro.
What's wrong with a grape?
I
A
like
dry
grapes.
grape.
I like grapes.
Okay then. You like raisins.
No.
No, he don't. Tyrese
say
a picky
no.
eater. He not really gonna really fuck with all that.
Right.
See how
Raisins,
the older brother
onions.
said that because he really had to provide. You know, we was out today. He knew your drink order by heart.
Yes.
I fuck with that.
Cause it's only certain few things like I'm gonna eat or drink.
Yeah, he been that way since. Yeah, he been that way
I
since
say
we was
eat or
little.
drink.
No, I was just.
That nigga been that way since we was little. My brother is a picky eater, so it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
if
I order him
if
something
I-
like
if
if
I
it has
don't-
like certain type of sauce on it, if it ain't just like ketchup or something, he's not finna eat it. If it has onions and tomatoes, he's not finna eat it.
no
Like,
onions, mushrooms.
he's not finna eat that shit. He gonna look at you like
Nothing with flavor.
that nigga. I ordered him 4 tacos one time and they put like onions on it,
Cilantro.
cilantro and onions.
I was like, what the fuck
that
is
nigga
this?
didn't eat them 4 tacos.
I
bro.
said I only want
that shit had a
I
nigga
only
hurt.
want
Like, bro,
steak,
all of the flavor?
cheese, and lettuce. Steak, cheese, and lettuce. That's it.
No, CJ,
Just
bro, that
meat and
nigga really
cheese.
didn't eat them 4 tacos. Them bitches was still there the next. I was like, bro, you really not gonna eat them tacos? Like,
Bro, give it to me. I'm hungry. I'm
Hey,
starving.
sure, I'm gonna starve before I eat that shit.
that nigga
bro.
was looking at them bitch. He was like, no, I'm gonna eat them. But you know, like when you fuck up somebody order, and they like, I'm not eating that shit, bro. That's how I was. I was like, damn, he really not gonna eat that shit, bro.
I'm not eating
This
that
nigga
shit,
Tyrese is type of nigga to throw the box back in the drive-through window.
bro. Yeah.
What the fuck is this? You put cilantro on my shit?
I wouldn't throw it back at him. I'd be like, yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all have to remake this. It's gonna be a long line today.
It's gonna be a lot. And you not moving? You not scooting up the spot too?
Yeah, y'all gonna forget about my shit. My shit on the back
Oh
burner. I'm
my
sitting here
God.
for 45 minutes.
Can you scoot up to spot two, sir, please? No.
Popeyes is good for that in Atlanta too. I fucking hate going to Popeyes out here
Sir,
in
what do you
Atlanta,
sir,
bro.
what do you mean no? Can you
They be
please-
having you sit out there for 35 minutes. Shit still fucked up when you get the order.
when you go to Popeyes,
I don't
you
know what
you're-
made me think about that. As soon as you said, "Sir, can you scoot up?" Every Popeyes out here in Atlanta, as soon as you order, they gonna make you scoot up. Let the other person go. Then the next 3 cars, they get your order before you. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like
You
that.
happen to order some
no,
shit
no,
that's
no,
gonna take a minute.
No.
Yeah.
It's cause you order hella shit.
No, nigga.
That's why they always go take you up to spot one. What do you order?
I go to Popeyes.
Yep.
The 5-piece chicken tender meal,
Yeah. Just pull up to spot two, sir.
spicy chicken
No
tenders
tenders.
with mashed
No
potatoes and a biscuit.
There you go. Biscuits gotta be fresh. Mashed potatoes, sorry, we don't have no more. No more tenders.
Well, fuck. What do
You
you
really
have?
sound like
We got-
Popeyes over there too.
we
They
got-
don't never be having shit.
We got lemonades. We got lemonade. No strawberry though.
no frozen lemonade. That frozen lemonade buzz.
Go great. No. You gotta try the chilled. The chilled lemonade is him.
Nigga, I pulled up to Popeyes. They was like, nigga, all we got is popcorn chicken for you, bro. Popcorn chicken and shrimp. What you
You better
wanna
take
do?
some nuggets and some fries, boy.
Damn.
I'm not
Gave
gonna
a
lie.
nigga options. Gave a nigga options. Furthermore, though, y'all switching topics, moving on to the sports side of things. We jumping in the NBA and basketball, and a lot of things happened with NBA this past week. We had NBA free agency with James Harden. Y'all know we had the whole debacle with James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers, him not reporting to camp, him and Daryl Morey at odds.
Yeah, this is just.
And now James Harden has been traded to the Los Angeles Clippers with PJ Tucker in exchange for Nicholas Batum and I believe Robert Covington and a couple other
Some mid.
draft picks. Like
Some mid.
Marcus Morris.
76ers
Marcus
Marcus Morris.
Morrison.
That's I knew it was
76ers did what they could.
I feel you, but nigga, that's like their defensive presence on the
Yeah.
Clippers.
Yeah. I mean, they just did what they could. I'm talking about the 76ers. They got what they could.
I thought you was talking about.
How do y'all
No,
feel?
The Clippers,
But-
the Clippers won the trade.
Definitely.
Easily.
But how do y'all feel the offense is gonna work with the Clippers with Russ and Harden being in there?
Russ is coming off the bench.
They wanted to trade
He
because
can't
they
come
able
off
to
the
keep
bench, bro.
Terrence.
What do you mean
Mann.
he's not coming up? Do you want to put $1,000 that Russ is coming off that fucking bench?
I don't want to put Russ off the bench. It fucks with his confidence and his ego and how
I
he
know.
plays.
I know what you're saying.
You don't
But you
feel
think
Harden
he's
can shoot
starting?
off the pass?
You think it's gonna be Russ, then Harden, then PG at the small forward, and Kawhi at the power? No, it's gonna be Harden at the 1. It's gonna be whoever they got at the 2. Then it's gonna be
Probably Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann at the 2, George at the 3, Kawhi at the 4, and then Zubac at the 5.
They're not gonna run Kawhi at the power forward. They're gonna run him at the small forward and run PG at the shooting guard to make it a small ball lineup. because PG been running shooting guard for the longest.
That's true.
That's what they be doing when they have both of them on the floor.
It's just hurt seeing some of these niggas get booted out. Like how we had to see Chris Paul. He had to go to the second team.
Fuck Chris Paul. Nigga on the fucking Warriors.
Oh,
Nigga ain't never
that's
cared
him.
about shit. Nigga worried about that State Farm check. I should throw him off a cliff. Nigga
Niggas
trying to
worried
be
about
Cliff.
riding that mountain to the ring top, trying to get that ring. That's the last thing he.
I know
do.
niggas is worried about the Clippers, and I know if Harden don't put up no stats on these Clippers, he
might be out
This
the
is
league,
Harden's
bro.
fourth
Legacy,
team.
his
He-
legacy.
I'm
This
about
is
to say,
Harden's
he
fourth
might be out
team.
the league, bro.
This is
They
Harden's
tripping.
fourth team since
He'll
2020 and
ride the bench before he take
2021.
him out of the league. Huh?
Did y'all hear that? This is his fourth team since 2020 and 2021 that he's been traded to.
That's crazy. It's 2023. That's wild. He's forces away at every position. We want you to play, son. We want to see you play, son. I'm a Harden fan. I fuck with Harden. He's left-handed, sidestep, step back. That's something that I added to my game.
We ain't seen that shit
But it's-
since Houston.
No, he's been sidestepping niggas last year, but
Not like the same
But he
on the
just don't.
same scale how it was in Houston.
it's not as aggressive.
Nigga,
Yeah.
you ain't never sidestepped nobody in LA Fitness.
I
nigga.
sidestepped you.
No, you didn't, nigga.
Baja.
No, you didn't, nigga. You ain't sidestepped me, nigga.
Baja. I sidestepped
never-
Zamar too.
I ain't never seen this nigga CJ sidestep somebody.
I sidestepped
Step
Zamar,
back
too.
fade.
Step
no.
back fade like Harden.
Cap.
What?
Like
y'all
Harden?
See me, y'all see me
Cap.
hit a half court shot in Houston on the U of H niggas.
Nigga, we was playing half court on half court, nigga.
We was playing sideways.
You know what I'm talking about? I mean, we was
everybody
playing-
knows
we
in
was
the
playing-
gym.
we was playing
Everybody
half
knows
full
in the-
court. We was playing
everybody-
half full court.
Everybody knows in the gym when it's four rims and it's going sideways. When you pull up from half court, you got to pull up from half the white hash on the side. That's all my AU niggas who been playing in the tournaments. That's real half court, nigga. It don't matter that it's sideways, nigga. It's still deep.
Bryson, he wasn't pulling from there. Probably like a couple of feet from behind the three.
Tyrese swear he fucking Tristan Thompson. You a rebounder.
Nigga, I'm Draymond Green
Okay, a super rebounder.
in the flesh.
You let
I'ma
Jordan
get
Poole
about-
knock you
I'ma
out.
I'm gonna get about 5-6 points, about 10 assists, 10 boards, easy.
10 assists in one game?
Yes, easy.
Golly. I thought this nigga was LeBron.
Easy,
In the game to 12?
easy,
Oh, yeah. You were productive, son.
easy. Nigga, most of your points came off my assists. What are you talking about?
I know how to move
who
on
is
offense.
setting you up to get them points?
When you say setting up, what did DJ K say the other day? Did you really put me on?
Yes. Yes, I did. Hey, when she said,
You
I was
didn't
like,
put
I
me
asked Kicks
on.
that question. She was like, "Put me on."
No,
when she
you
said,
didn't.
Nobody put me
do you
on.
need a barber? And I seen to be on the, I looked at CJ. I was,
You didn't really put me on.
wait, so if this thing continues to come back to you and repeatedly gets a cut from you, and now he's a regular customer, did I not?
It's a white line. It's a white line. It's a white line. It's a
Did I
white
not
line. It's a white line. It's a
put
white
you
line.
on?
But you passing me the ball and me going around three U of H
No,
niggas
no,
is
no,
not.
no.
it's
This ain't
not you
trying to
putting me on.
downplay it. I'm grabbing the damn board.
Setting screens out there on these huge
behind
niggas.
behind the back.
All he's
Pass.
doing is giving me the ball.
Pass, bomb.
All he's doing is giving me the ball, and I'm doing the rest.
I mean, yeah, he's 6'7". He's 6'7". You should be doing that.
You should be doing the rest, nigga.
Hey, you absolutely fucking
How tall
right.
are you?
5'9".
It's niggas your height in the NFL.
This is basketball. What is
I'm just saying. You compare me like I'm 6'5". You should be able to do this. You're 5'9". I know niggas running a 4.2 at 5'9".
Yeah,
Why are you not
but
running a 4.2?
5'9" in the NFL.
That's not really
That's
common
not like
height. Is
6'2",
6'5"
6'1",
in
6'2".
NBA.
It's tons of niggas
5'9" is
6'5".
still short in the NFL.
Exactly.
It is. How tall is Tyreek Hill?
He's like 5'10".
I was about to say you niggas are too slow.
He has world class speed though.
He was an
Exactly.
Olympian runner. Like that's
like,
on another
nigga,
level.
that is a once in a lifetime type speed right
Yeah,
there.
a lot of niggas 6'5". Paul George, niggas like
Paul
that.
George
That's
is
not me.
6'9",
I thought you
6'10".
6'8". I was like, Paul
Paul
George
George is 6'9".
Sorry, Curry.
Curry is 6'3".
Damn, who's 6'5"?
You're
Westbrook?
6'6".
Westbrook?
No,
Harden
Westbrook
is 6'5". Harden is 6'5".
Okay, Harden.
Harden is 6'5".
Who else we got? I don't like him right now.
Tucker is like
Devin Booker is
6'4".
about 6'5", 6'6".
Too light skin.
He
Tucker
would give you
6'4".
buckets though.
Too many shoes.
That nigga Devin Booker is a bucket.
He's a bucket, never won shit.
Yeah, them niggas did hurt me.
Nigga.
I agree. Hey, I'm
Harden
not
never won
arguing.
shit.
He at
He
least made
won
it to
MVP.
conference finals
At
and
least
MVP.
he won MVP.
Devin Booker went to the finals.
Oh yeah, you're right. They got washed.
You can't come on, bro. You
He
can't.
went to the finals and then got washed, like he's saying.
They got
Sorry ass Aiden. and
Harden
Chris
never
Paul.
saw the finals.
I agree.
Piss poor.
If we're talking about stats, you can't compare Harden and Devin Booker.
I think when it's all said and done, Devin Booker will be a better player than Harden.
Then James Harden.
Yes, when it's all said and done.
Hell no.
I'm not gonna file you for that because
Mr. Triple Double.
Devin Booker still got a long way to go. I'm not
But
gonna.
Devin Booker's
knock
only
him.
what 25, 26? Tripping. We'll see though.
I mean,
And
if he
Devin
stay
Booker to
playing on
score
the Suns-
70.
If he stay playing on the Suns, I mean, he could keep putting up 70. He can keep going to the playoffs. They can keep
Okay,
adding
then
players.
so it's the
and
same
keep
thing.
losing.
It's the same career as Harden, but one thing Devin Booker has over Harden, I've actually been to the finals. You haven't.
I gotta
I
see
thought
the
you was
ring.
gonna say one thing Devin Booker got over Harden is killer instinct because Harden, he be selling a nigga.
Booker don't got killer.
Disappeared.
Huh?
Back on the Thunder, 2012. He was in the finals. He was 6th man though.
That nigga
Bryson on your ass.
Yeah.
He made it to the finals.
No one
He ain't do
Tyrese.
shit.
That shit don't count. That
He
shit
ain't
don't
do
count.
shit though.
He wasn't starting.
Devin Booker was dropping 40.
It would have been nice, but they
Devin Booker was dropping 40.
No, being real with you, Harden was the only person on the Thunder that you're really doing something
You
against
fucking
the Heat.
tripping. Westbrook was actually hooping.
Westbrook and Harden, that
Westbrook
was it.
dropping 40. No, he did not show up against
was playing
LeBron.
that nigga, bro. LeBron was on that nigga. That year. Miami. We talking about Miami Illuminati LeBron, like for real. For real.
What?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to throw that in there, but Miami LeBron, like
And you already said yourself, with Harden doing all this bouncing around shit, that's hurting his legacy already.
No, it is. But I just feel like Booker's lower because his team has been at a statute for the past 3 to 4 years, so where they've been ranked 1 to 3 for the past 3 to 4
What was
years.
Houston from 2012 to 2018?
That was just because of Harden, though. That wasn't because of the whole
No,
team.
That
then
was the whole
CP3.
team and how we
that was
shoot
the whole
threes.
team, bro. Mike
Nigga.
D'Antoni had
what them niggas did to
shooting
us in
30
Houston
threes a game.
scarred us for life.
That was
what
not
they
star
did to us
power.
in Houston in the Rockets
Bro, they
organization.
just got star power
scarred
last
us.
year when they got KD. Before that, it was not star power in Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton, mid. And you had an old ass CP3.
DeAndre Ayton, nobody thought he was going to be mid. He was the number one.
He was the number one draft pick coming out of
what? And
Arizona. He was
he
dunking on
wasn't-
niggas in college.
In college. Then we got
But
to
it never
Arizona, he wasn't really doing
it
that.
never transitioned to the league. I feel what you're saying. It didn't transition to the league.
I'm just saying
and when he
they've
ran
been
into
trying to-
Giannis, he was bitch.
I'm just saying they've been trying to add niggas to the Phoenix, like to try to be like the Warriors, but it's never worked out.
I mean, bro, besides last year, who they really add besides last year when they really start adding people?
KD.
Because if you think about it, just in 2020, them niggas didn't even make the playoffs in the bubble.
It was KD,
So
CP3.
I like Booker's story, bro. Like what he really doing with them, bro. Bro really stayed down. Remember when they was in the bubble, they won all 7 games. They still didn't make it to the playoffs. Then the next year they signed CP3. Okay, now they in the finals. Then they go back next year. You lose to the Lakers. All right, cool. Now you get Devin Booker. You lose. I mean Kevin Durant. Then you lose. So
It's 3 years of losing.
It's 3 years of losing, but at the same time, the Suns, as far
Nigga,
as the Suns,
no. What I'm trying to get him to understand, nigga. So what was the Rockets doing for 8 years?
The Rockets was going to the finals with James
Conference
Harden.
finals. Conference finals.
They was going to the conference finals with James Harden. Everybody was getting locked up. Then they was doubling James
Wait.
Harden.
So you talking about superstars? So for 4 of them years they had Dwight Howard. He was still an All NBA at the time. Then right when
All
Dwight
right,
Howard left,
even-
no. Let me finish.
When Dwight Howard left
Let me
from
finish.
Kobe Bryant, he wasn't shit.
Nigga, Dwight Howard had a decent career with Houston. You tripping? Anyway, then once Dwight Howard left, who they get? CP3. Then who they trade CP3 for?
Sir, are
Westbrook.
you saying Dwight Howard
Then-
was a viable piece in that
No,
moment?
all I'm saying is they both had valuable assets come to him. They both didn't get nothing done. Then Harden
Dwight
forces
Howard's
his
not a
way.
valuable asset is all I'm saying.
How's
back
that?
then he was.
Bro,
I
yes,
see what Tyrese
yes,
is saying.
that's what I'm
When he
Back
went to the
then,
Rockets, that was
Yes,
after he left
nigga.
the Lakers.
that's after he left the Lakers.
Nigga.
You know who he came to the
Kobe
Rockets
kicked
with?
him off the Lakers.
That Kobe kicked him off, but he came to
For being a
Houston.
gump.
He came to Houston with who? Jeremy Lin. That was around the time that Lin Sanity shit was going on. And we talking about real facts in
Yes,
basketball.
yes.
Okay, well the
Jeremy
way they
Lin
was
got traded
marketed,
for what?
the way they marketed Dwight Howard in Houston, I can't speak for nowhere else, but we was in Houston when that shit happened. They marketed that nigga like the next
And bro
big
was actually-
big,
bro
like
was actually
Hakeem
doing
Olajuwon,
decent, bro.
like Yao Ming, and he did not live up to them expectations.
I was a Lakers fan. I knew what y'all were getting.
I believe you. Oh, you were a Lakers
I
fan.
watched the
I'm a
whole
Lakers
season
fan
of this
too.
nigga.
I'm a
with
Lakers
Steve
fan.
Nash.
He was-
They
he
just
was
did the
mid
same
on the
thing to us.
Lakers.
I'm a Lakers fan
They just
too.
marketed him to us
I'm a
with
same
Steve
thing.
Nash and Dwight
Nash is
Howard.
old
But
as
even
fuck.
Tyrese, what Tyrese is telling you though, what Tyrese is telling you, the thing that the Lakers didn't do, that the Rockets did with Dwight Howard, we made the fucking playoffs. Y'all didn't make the playoffs.
Like
James
3
Harden
years
was
in a row.
snapping.
Not even James Harden was snapping. It was when we had Jeremy Lin and we fucking lost to the fucking Trailblazers
You
on a
think
fucking
Jeremy
3-point.
Jeremy Lin was
no,
snapping?
not Jeremy Lin, but I'm saying we had
It was
Jeremy
Harden.
Lin, we had Harden, and we had Howard. We
It
put
was
together
Harden.
a team.
It was
And
Harden.
Yeah, that was Harden's
Harden was
first.
putting up 60.
That was his first year on the
50,
team.
65, 70.
That was his first year on the team.
Like,
But I'm saying, like, you can't knock. Dwight Howard was still like getting bugged. Dwight Howard
He was
wanted-
getting rebounds.
Getting rebounds.
still
And
averaging a double-double.
He was starting to averaging
still
a
averaging a
double-double.
double-double.
Him and Harden didn't mesh well. You right. Harden was balling too. But we not gonna just sit here and say like Dwight was no scrub. I know Dwight, he got all this shit going on outside right now that I don't want to speak on.
Nigga, I wasn't even trying to stay stuck on Dwight. I was just trying to prove a point. He talking about everybody who Phoenixton had. I'm talking about everybody who Harden had teamed up with. Then when you skip on from Houston after Westbrook and CP3 and Howard, then you go to Brooklyn. What did he do in Brooklyn with KD and Kyrie?
He got hurt.
Piss poor. No, piss
And
poor.
then they made
You
it to
forced
the
your way-
Eastern Conference?
You forced your way out of that. Then what happened these past 2 years with Philly? You're arguably with what the most dominant big man we've seen since Shaq and Joel Embiid. You couldn't get it done. So, like I said, when
He
it's all
got
said and
KD,
done,
one of the best scorers, arguably of all time.
nigga, they only
And
played
who is
together
Harden?
1 year.
Who has Harden had before Embiid that was in his prime?
That was in his prime.
KD and
Besides
Kyrie.
KD and Kyrie.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Devin Booker got him too, and they
Shit.
lost.
That's their first year together.
It was Harden in their first year together.
No, they was
My
together for 2
main
years.
problem with Harden is a phenomenal player, but when
He
it's
bitch and
time,
complain. I don't
like his attitude. I don't like Harden's
the
attitude.
and when it's time to show forth the killer instinct or the leadership,
What has he done
I
in
don't
the
see
playoffs?
true leadership from Harden.
Booker has
Average
dropped 41.
35. Harden averages in the playoffs.
And
is
what
crazy.
playoff
He
series?
disappears in the playoffs.
That's cap.
What playoff series?
We're talking about
That's
the
a-
later play.
that's
If you're
a
talking about
false
the
narrative.
first playoff series,
I'm
I
not
give you
talking
that.
about the
But I'm
first
talking
one.
about
What
them
about the
last
second
playoff.
and
That
the
second,
conference
like he said, that
finals?
second. You can't tell us that. We was Houston Rockets fans. We watched them niggas more than anybody.
Nigga, when we moved out here, I argued for Harden to win MVP over Curry on back-to-back years.
Nigga, every year. Fuck
He
back to
should've.
back.
Every
Every year.
year.
We was
Well, one of
arguing.
them he should have.
Nobody was bigger Harden fans than us, bro.
Nigga, we was hurt when Harden left the city, but it's just like, I mean, shit.
I thought he was
Yeah,
coming
he did
back.
shit
I ain't
for
even gonna
us.
lie to you. I'm not hurt that he didn't come back. I really did, but it's just, yeah, that shit just go. It kind of go both ways with Harden. Like, I really want to see him do good and be successful in his career, but at the same time, nigga, you be doing this shit to yourself, bro. Like, you mean it? You said that shit about Daryl Morey in China and didn't think it wasn't gonna be no repercussions. Like, you didn't think nobody was gonna hear about that shit?
I mean, he the type of nigga. I mean, we seen him put on a fat suit to get up out of.
He'll
somewhere.
do anything to get up out of a situation. It's just, I mean, he's back at home. He's back in his hometown now, playing for the LA Clippers. So we'll see how it go. But to see him mesh with PG, Kawhi, Russ, Zubac, and Ty Lue as the coach, and PJ
I mean,
is
if
coming off the
anybody
bench.
can coach it, Ty Lue can coach all of them.
Ty Lue can coach all them niggas. I'm not saying he can't coach all them niggas.
Is
But
Ty Lue a
how do
good
you make
coach?
it work? How do you make it all
Ty Lue's
mesh
a great
together?
coach. Ty Lue's a top 5 coach in the league right now.
Tyler is not a good coach.
Yes, he
I
is.
give Ty Lue. He's a good coach.
Ty Lue's a great coach.
He's a good coach.
Nigga,
Ty Lue still coaching, not Frank Vogel. And we talking about niggas that won with LeBron. Frank Vogel ain't even in the league no more.
yes, he is. He coached the Phoenix Suns.
He the Suns coach now?
Yes.
Damn, when did he
That's
coach?
why. That's why they.
I'm just saying-
That's why they went and hired Frank Vogel, because Frank Vogel is known for his defense more than anything. He's a defensive minded head.
But I'm
coach.
saying Frank Vogel was out the league for like a year or two, right?
I mean, yeah, when Darvin Ham took over. The
Darvin
Lakers.
Ham took over for like a year. But
Monty Williams is out the league right now.
no, Monty went to Detroit, I thought. He didn't go to Detroit?
We gotta do some research.
No,
Hold on. Somebody is in Detroit, either Monty or Doc Rivers.
Doc is commentating. Is Monty in Detroit?
Doc Rivers is commentating.
Yes, and his son Austin Rivers.
He's
about
the
to start
coach for
commentating.
Monty Williams is the coach for the Detroit Pistons now. I just pulled it up. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Head coach, Detroit Pistons. Come on now. I'm on my
He owned it.
I thought it was
He owned it.
Doc ass, but neither here nor there. NBA, we got a long season in NBA. It's 82 games, bro. We gonna see how that shit play out. For real, for real. We stated last week who we like as teams, who we feel gonna really do what they gonna do. It's a long season with NBA. You got to get past injuries. I don't really like to say who really gonna do something till after All-Star anyway.
Yeah.
Cause that shit be so up and down.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, switching it up though to the more physical sport on football. Diving into the football shit in the NFL. We got a lot to unfold and talk about this week. And recently we got the San Francisco 49ers. They done lost 3 straight games. And this is coming after
It was ranked number 1.
they was ranked number 1 and everybody called out Brock Purdy and was trying to figure out if Brock Purdy was a system management quarterback or if he was really like that and he was really the lead behind the success and he was really a good quarterback that's making the 49ers win.
And niggas said Brock was better than Dak. All right.
We
And
really
he
should have
is
had a
assistant
controversy
quarterback.
with Purdy and Dak, but with what's going on in San Francisco, they are facing a lot of injuries right now. No Trent Williams, no Debo Samuel. But my main thing when I'm looking at the 49ers and the debacle and fall of them recently, I'm gotta call out Steve Wilkes. Now y'all don't know, Steve Wilkes is the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. He been fucking up. There ain't no other way to put it. Nigga made a 0 blitz call. They was down. It was on 4th down. They lost the game. That was 2 weeks ago. This week, the defense just don't look as dominant as it's looked the past 2 years. Reason I say that, the past 2 years, 2-3 years, they defensive coordinators, D'Amico Ryans, for the coach for the Texans now, and Robert Saleh, coach for the Jets. The defense ain't really been the same, and I feel like Kyle Shanahan and put more of the offense on Brock Purdy, and he's looking very much pedestrian. Like, he's not looking the same no more. He was talking about all these games he had won. He was undefeated in the regular season. Now the nigga done lost 3 straight in a row. They done put more on him. Debo not in the offense no more.
Niggas got film on them too now.
Niggas got film on him. They done kind of figured him out, really. How y'all feel about Brock Purdy and the 49ers falling all the way from the 1st seed in the NFC to the 6th seed in the NFC for playoff contention?
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, like I say is, I bet on Brock Purdy this week. Fuck. I should have hit up T-Roy. Nobody told me the fucking 49ers were tanking this year. The hell is going on? Had a 6-pick parlay with Brock Purdy in it. I had him over for the pass yards. He fucking sold me.
You can always
No, he
do
did.
damn near under on his pass yards. Game manager, that's what he is.
See, niggas want to tell you that shit after you done lost your money. Yeah, why would you do that?
I told y'all this nigga wasn't elite.
So I should have bet on Dak.
Yeah. Because Dak threw 4 touchdowns. He went 25 or 35, and he had a great QBR rating this past weekend. He only threw 1 interception.
Before you get into Dak, we gonna get back on Dak. We gonna get back on Dak. Hold that thought on Dak. Back to the 49ers and Purdy. Yes, they did lose. Yes, they on 3-game losing streak. And yes, they're on a bye week. But I feel the light is shining on San Francisco. They do have a turnaround chance coming. They are going into a bye week. They just traded for Chase Young for the Washington Commanders.
What the fuck has he done recently?
Chase Young came off an ACL injury, but he played in college football with Nick Bosa.
I mean, yeah,
at
that's
Ohio
cool
State.
and all. That shit don't mean nothing.
You saying it don't mean nothing, but at the same time, look at the Eagles D-line. You saying it don't mean nothing. So look at the Eagles D-line and how they rotate players in and out. Now you have Jaron Hargrave from the Eagles. You got Eric Armstead for the 49ers, another Pro Bowl. You got Nick Bosa, and you got Randy Gregory from the Cowboys, who just got paid $74 million, and you have Chase Young. When you think about, what the fuck has he done? You really got to start asking yourself, okay, what the fuck has he done? Yeah.
He has 14 sacks. in 2 years.
Granted, but did you just hear all the people I just named that he gonna be on the side of?
but
So now you got to double Nick Bosa and Armstead, and now you got Chase Young one-on-one. Chase Young was getting doubled with Montez Sweat in Washington for the Washington Commanders, and Montez just got traded to the Bears. Both of them is gone. They got rid of both of them
I'm just saying,
niggas.
that teammate in college shit don't mean that. You
It
went on
don't
and listened
mean
to the
nothing.
whole
It don't mean nothing, but I'm saying, Tyrese, when you're playing defense and D-line in defense on the football and everything, you saying it don't mean nothing. They're adding a key. We know he can rush the quarterback. We know he can get to the quarterback. He's just been injured over the past years. Now you finna put him by some other dogs. Like, he may just need a new change of scenery. I feel like I still believe in Chase Young. He only been in the league 2 years. At the same time, sometimes it takes something else to get you started, to get you to take off and everything.
Like 3 years.
I'm not really. You can't count the year he tore his ACL. Like, that whole year was in vain. That's gone. Yeah, he been in the league 3 years, but he's been hurt and only really played 2 years. And he under that bullshit ass coaching with Ron Rivera. What did Ron Rivera do for the Carolina Panthers? I'll wait.
Kevin Ware did shit.
He didn't do anything. Only person that's doing something for the Washington right now is Eric Bieniemy. And if you think I'm lying, go pull up Sam Howell numbers this year and go pull up Patrick Mahomes numbers this year, and they're damn near identical. And you'll be surprised when you look at their stats this year.
They need to change their name back from the Commanders
To the Redskins, I agree.
That shit trash. I think Joe Biden do more.
I'm
than
not saying
Washington
Chase Young
Commanders.
finna be the savior of the 49ers. I'm just saying it's a good addition.
Say, that
Just how the
defense has nothing to
Seahawks
do with
just
that
added
offense.
the Seahawks just added Leonard Williams. When you add key pieces to the D-line of people you can just rotate in and transition in, that helps.
The Seahawks ain't been the same since Malcolm Butler.
The Seahawks are leading the NFC West though, and they're second in the NFC behind the Philadelphia Eagles with Geno Smith.
Let's see how they finish out the year. Because I know that boy Pete Carroll still ain't really had the locker room since that Marshawn Lynch, Malcolm Butler fuck up.
Definitely. On a more sadder note, we did lose Kirk Cousins, another quarterback to tear his Achilles, along with Aaron Rodgers. The Vikings was on the upcoming year. Kirk Cousins was having one of the, if not his best season as a quarterback this year too, at the age of 34. And it's a contract year for Kirk Cousins, so we don't know if he's gonna be back to come back next year. But the Minnesota Vikings, they just recently signed Joshua Dobbs to replace them because they are leading first in the NFC North. At the same time, though, we all seen Kirk Cousins on that Netflix documentary. He wasn't the best. I feel like he was trying to put it together as best as he could, but injuries happen. We seen that shit with Rodgers this year, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Kirk Cousins wasn't even touched on this fucking play, y'all. Like, he literally did a routine, regular drop back, little 1, 2, 3 drop back, and then boom. He fell down. So, non-contact injury, non-contact. Nobody fell on him or nothing like that. It was just, he dropped back, it popped.
That boy out of shape. He need that elasticity. He need that TB12.
That flexibility training, you got to add it to there. For real, for real. You definitely got to add that flexibility training when you working out and everything. But we definitely gonna wish him the prayers and hope he get good. That division outside of the Lions is terrible. The Lions is leading first, but everybody else, they all middle of the pack. Packers, Bears, Vikings, they all like right there. The Lions just bounced back this week, winning. Another nigga that bounced back this week, like I said, we was gonna jump back on it. Your boy Dak Prescott.
Lord, that's not my boy. I just say he's top 10, 12.
No, you love him.
No. Everybody was shouting you out. Everybody was coming up to Tyrese. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sticking up for Dak Prescott.
These niggas
I
don't never
appreciate
let me say my piece. I'm not a Dallas fan.
We're not calling him a Dallas fan.
I'm not a Prescott fan. My favorite quarterback is Josh Allen. Everybody know how I feel about Josh. I just call how I see it. Nigga said Brock Purdy was top 10. No. Kirk Cousins, no. Who else y'all said was top 10? That's not top 10.
You didn't agree with Geno either.
I didn't agree with Geno either.
You didn't like Zach Wilson?
Nigga, get the fuck out
That
of here.
nigga was reaching with Zach Wilson. I do not want y'all to think we really put that out there. That nigga was reaching with Zach Wilson like that.
No, but Geno is showing me something. I'm starting to like Geno. I just got to see him.
No, but I agree with you on Geno. I really watched Geno this week. Geno has been turning the football over. I mean, Dak and Josh Allen been leading the league in interceptions, but at the same time, Geno has been showing us something. He's been getting a win. He need to be more convincing with his wins. I will say that. But yeah, Dak this week was 25 or 31 on passing. He only had INT. He was 80.8 on his passer rating. He blew the Rams the fuck out from start to finish. And if y'all don't know, Dallas is undefeated at home this year. So shout out to Dallas. They doing their thing. I don't know if Dak heard the podcast or what, but yeah, Dak wasn't barring that shit this week against the LA Rams. He picked them niggas apart. Pause, literally.
I'm trying to tell you.
And I didn't see that coming. I knew they was gonna win, but I just didn't see that coming. Being quite honest. Another thing I didn't see coming: Russell Wilson beating the Kansas City Chiefs for the first time in 8 years for the Broncos franchise. The Broncos have not beat Kansas City
That's just
in
a
8
poverty,
years since Peyton Manning last played for the Broncos.
Jeez.
poverty franchise.
Not poverty. They got money. They paid Russell all that money, but it's an atrocity.
No, not poverty money wise, just poverty in everything else, in every other regard.
Just piss poor. Just it's terrible.
Piss Paul.
Go out there, don't put up no effort. But the last time they played, this is the second time the Broncos and Chiefs played this year. The first time they played, it was 19-9. This time the Chiefs only scored 9. The Broncos was ready to go. They on a, I believe, 2-game winning streak with Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. So they doing their thing. They was able to shut down that Taylor Swift noise, Travis Kelce noise, quiet that down, and keep them restricted. Up until this past week, I was saying the Chiefs look the most scary. This most scariest coming out of the AFC, but seeing that game, they can be beat in certain areas. What y'all feel like?
Who's Mahomes throwing to besides Kelsey? I mean, I know he got Harden back, but
Miko Hardman, he fumbled the
I
ball.
know that defense has showed up though. The defense has definitely gotten better over the years, but I don't know. We just gotta see what that offense look like later on in the year. The offense don't look the same though.
Like you just said, it's only just Kelsey in that run game. They don't really have no other weapons that's really helping them get down the field. Patrick Mahomes, he making that shit look. He making something out of nothing. Being real with you. Tyreek Hill ain't there no more, and we all know what Tyreek Hill doing and how he balling out. That nigga damn near he has 1,000 yards in only 8 games this year.
That's crazy.
The first receiver to do that in 8 games. And we all know he all set out to say he want that 2,000 yard mark, be the first receiver to hit 2,000 yards. He may win MVP or Offensive Player of the Year. 9 times out of 10, it may be Offensive Player of the Year. They always give the MVP to quarterbacks. And last non-quarterback to win it was Adrian Peterson, I believe, for the Minnesota Vikings back when he came off the ACL injury. But what Tyreek Hill doing right now, speed kills. Ain't nobody in the league fucking with him. I ain't seen no deep threat like Tyreek Hill since Randy Moss. And they two different type of deep threats going deep for a pass on the football field. They both balling out of control, like for real, for real. So shout out to Tyreek Hill playing with the Dolphins and Tua doing what he was doing and standing on business, standing on his word too. That shit is big. I gotta give him all the props in the world.
Yeah.
He making that shit look easy. The yards after catch. Bro is taking like 6-yard slants to the house for 40, 50, 60 yards. Bro is beating. They are stacking coverage on Tyreek Hill and he's still beating it. You know how hard that is to do and you're not 6 feet plus? Like, that shit is very, very hard.
You got that getaway cop speed, man.
Definitely got getaway cop speed. Definitely got getaway cop speed. And Jalen Waddle on the team. The running back, Devin Kane. You got so many different weapons. It's the fact that they going into these games knowing Tyreek finna get the ball, knowing he gonna catch the ball, and they still can't stop it. Man, it's real life, human life, real life cheetah balling on the field.
That film don't show you how fast he is in real life.
No cap.
I bet that nigga moving way faster than the way.
I bet you really think you can cover that nigga before you go out there and play, and then you get out there and you like, bro, that's a different level of speed.
And it's like them NFL DBs, they be trying to keep up, but it's like them 2-3 steps.
Yeah,
it's over with.
Gone.
But we gonna close out of here, y'all.
Definitely gotta close about it here. This was a good
It's a good
show.
episode. Great episode.
Good episode.
Y'all
19.
like, comment, subscribe. Episode 19. Episode 19. We're gonna get out there. We've been doing this 19 weeks now?
Next week we at 20 weeks, man. That's big, man. For
20
real,
weeks.
for real.
We're gonna give a giveaway. We're gonna give away some
They say we're gonna give away
Nothing.
what, $1 million worth of game, nigga. For real, for real.
We're gonna give you a dinner with Jay-Z.
Fuck you talking about?
For real, for real.
Hey man.
No,
All
for real,
in
for
one,
real.
man.
All in one. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all the love, support.
No more.
Y'all definitely fuck with us. We back next week with another episode.